Star Story 15. Did you feel stuck trying to breathe your first breath? It was the air you fly or float in today. You breathed fire before you even cared about any air. I bet even back then you thought it was wrong. You remind me of Christine instantly, but you have an advantage. I prefer Pluto or Neptune, but Jupiter is bigger than the world. With the fire you gave this earth, and when you found out you are far more than just one person, Jupiter and the moon both watched their baby dragon hatch from the egg they sent you in on this earth. Why would they make you burn out? They would make you share your fire. Get to know your fire, every spark, because we all don't travel as well as you will. Your traveling has not even begun. I hear confidence and a familiar tone when you speak about the earth. You've done well already, so be proud, but confusion is the past. Use your fire to see through the air more clearly. It makes sense to me. The world is a good place, so try not to forget you are here to share more. I understand how easy it could be for the world to live as one if they listen to you. Not every tree feels every wind, but the wind keeps going. If you want it all, bring it all, so try not to get stuck in something that won't meet you at the end. If 100 of your thoughts tell you they are in charge, then you are in charge. Pick a name and follow and finish one at a time if possible. We all move on and we all get stuck. I know it feels like the same thing over and over, and it probably is. Return to what you are and feel, and aren't you a number one in modern numerology? Act like number one to yourself too. It's valuable how creative a leader is. You may have been born to lead yourself. Fly, and you really do love this earth. You know her victory. Keep reminding all of us of her rules. It is the ground you have stood atop on in many, many lives. You are deeply rooted in her. Is it easy for you and easy to know everything about her and share that with the rest of us? Don't ever try to see everything at once. You see more without your eyes. There's a flash I keep seeing that piques your interest. There is nothing wrong with your interest, but remember if it will be there at the end and where you plan to be. Will this flash be there? Use your many thoughts to create your past lives so you never forget the love you have for this earth. These grounds are yours, so don't give up on them, even when you fly. It's beautiful what I see with the placement of the moon and your Jupiter. The best way I can put it is while they watched their baby dragon fly to Earth, there was unification. The number one. It's pretty clear by now that you should try one thing at a time until it's finished. The moon doesn't get full in one night. The moon doesn't get distracted by flashes. The moon learned its phases in ancient times. You may want to ask her what she wants of you. She's always watching you in the west. Stand on your grounds and keep asking her. Jupiter will influence her to let you travel more. Travel with your feelings and share yourself. Maybe you will have twins. It's okay. If you are the twins, the best thing about being intelligent is knowing everything and anything you want. Don't stop sharing what your fire knows so clearly. Water swims earth grounds. Fire cleanses air floats. But flashes don't last, right? How well do you get ready to travel? I bet you are ready now. Learn the lesson of the journey you have to finish. Fight to the finish. Don't be scared. I promise it's not lonely. Fight to the finish, even fight yourself if you have to. The lessons and the journeys you take can capture your dreams one destination at a time. If you choose to finish one journey at a time, do you want to teach abroad or just pretend on the surface? You can heal in your travels, you will love it, or just share who you are. Don't forget to start and finish these travels with yourself first. Your fire was made for this earth. Finally, the scales of balance. I see one intelligent judge. Are you able to place your so-called shoes in anyone's shoes too? No matter whose shoes or where. Do you feel it in every breath of air you take? It's easy to do being a Libra, isn't it? I get scared flying so high, but that's a fear of heights. What are you scared of? It doesn't matter if it isn't going to meet you at the end. Tell me the reasons you weighed that weren't heard in your decisions. It's a Libra journey all on its own, but you should know. Don't ever stop fighting for yourself. The world is waiting for what you have to share. Do you love thunderstorms and feel at home when the thunder strikes? Is it pure emotional love? Wow, I was born a Scorpion and am deep at all times, but I don't have to engage with angels and devils at all the times in either ear, telling me to do the right and wrong thing. The only advice to help another scorpion not to be so deep. At least try to stop yourself from going too deep. Get to know yourself on each of these journeys. Maybe if you travel more, you will not think so deeply about how the world used to be or should be. Maybe you will think about how to breathe fire again. Are you troubled by your love life because you are fighting yourself? Have things been perfect before and only last until what you thought would happen happened? If you did use the words more than once to walk away from relationships, it's fine. You were born to travel. You want to love though too, right? Follow your journey and finish following your feelings to the end. I never saw a dragon breathing fire in the darkness where Pluto roams. It feels like I circled back to somewhere in the beginning, where I stated you didn't understand how the world is not at peace. Only if they listen to you. I am trying to ask if it frustrates you that the world is not at peace when it could be. Use all the air that you are and fly. Fear fades. Thank you, Jillian. I would get to know your Aquarian traits and relationships. Wait and be patient with your creative energy because 3 planets were in retrograde when you were born. You may come from the stars and are Aquarian. Star Story 16. An older or ancient saying in astrology is as above, so below. You were not made in time or a part of time. Did you choose your time? Are you waiting for your time to rise? Make sure you keep your strength. You could be more powerful if you wait for the right time, but I don't breathe fire. My first breath wasn't your directions, and I would follow your fire. I don't know if you should wait. What do you want to learn? Do you know any other dragons or a sister dragon? You are original time and the lesson fire teaches or supposed to reach. Keep your fire for the right times. Do you understand the rules of your feelings? You have to follow them. If everything you feel didn't matter, why would you choose your own directions? I said I would follow your directions, but I love directions. You don't need to know any more about your feelings. They are grounded to this place. If you follow your feelings to these grounds, you will forget your worries. Wow, Jupiter in Gemini, and you start to fly. I said you start to fly here. Flying begins on the surface, and the surface can grow. The air is nice to fly around, though. Lots of trees stick out into the air and hit birds, so they live on the surface of the air. Like the beginning of time, you are familiar with this earth even when you started to fly. You started young somewhere in this life. I have seen no past lives yet, but you should thank Jupiter for arriving in the beginning of Gemini. Remember when you started to fly? You have helped to rule the sky if you wait for the right time. Water hits you fast and you enjoy flying more than swimming. Do you glow if you want to, or like to look at the colors of the water? It's up to you and when you choose your time. I won't argue now while you fight to swim. Scorpions are fluid and fighters. Pure scorpion blood is pure. We fight for the right light. Perhaps all scorpions aren't on time. Respect is patient. If you try to swim in your dreams, it's a start. Wow, you light up the darkness. Pluto is in Sagittarius, that's all. You will help many of the lights fighting the darkness in this world. As above, so below, remember. Creating time once, it's who you are, right? I'll ask for directions again from an Aries ram, or learn to fly from Gemini. Even ask to learn to swim from a Scorpio, but aren't you a Capricorn? How long have you noticed the light following you? How long have you been aware the earth did make you? How does a fish learn to swim? I think it breathes first. You know how to make time and come from this beautiful place. Well, you were returned to this beautiful place. Only for a while. You really can't wait to fly, can you? You are made of the best air, or the most seasoned air. You don't fear anything, do you? You come from this earth, so just remember that and anxiety fades. Remember feeling how it made to make time. This life is real, so be patient or keep meditating, and the world will remember you. You said your mother was a rising moon and sun Aquarian one afternoon. You are too. I would take a look at your 11th house. You are aware that Aquarius lives in an area of the sky called the 11th house, right? I would recommend getting to know your 11th house. Flying causes distractions, like life is unfair, but healing is needed now. That's all I can say. You finish back in the water, so learn to swim with the parts the stars gave you, please. Light becomes familiar within, so don't forget to keep your strength. Thank you. Your chart was amazing in regards to the power you may have to heal or just pure light. I didn't look at any aspects or anything. Star Story 17. Are your shadows always 2 steps behind, watching to see if you rise or fall? The bigger picture is plain for you to see, and you do see it all. Do your shadows show you the steps to the future? I would trust them even more than you do now. If you are so sure of your destiny, go back and see how much you have shared it with others. The moment you swooped into this world, your wings brought and showed you this world. My goodness, how fast did the stars of Aquarius fly? Do you still fly so fast while your shadows try to reach you? Trust your shadows, and if you are bored of your own heights, there are shadows in the future to trust. When you are sharing your techniques on how you fly with others, do you feel anything? Are your teachings just reflections of your own shadows? The shadows you set free to be. Do you trust your shadows? And will you again? The Aquarian stars kept you with them as long as possible before trusting you. When the stars of Aquarius were rising in the east, they disguised you. You are being followed, but only perhaps in your dreams. How many of your dreams have made it into reality or come true? Drowning in the air is not a dream, but a deception. When you exhaled and saw the stars of Aquarius rise higher in the sky, did you think the waters in your dreams were fire? So you are aware and know when you trust yourself. The future never ends. The future changes like the emotions of the moon when not satisfied. Getting lost on the line of discipline is a seesaw. Most visions are of the future because the past is the roots we find in our dreams. Talking about love reflects environments. The power to remain strong and young is a power found in the heart. It's a gift that is new and always should change. Love is changing, so find a bigger place to build. Love has no walls to climb, only doors and windows. Don't ever stop trusting the real talent you have at making your dreams come true at home, even if patience teaches you about its shadow. You can see the future, so please help me as I am beginning to see how you were made. Are you still fixing something? Are you waiting and watching? The shadows bounce all around? Are you focusing on what will be once a new environment is grown? Have you ever not listened to someone for no reason? Make them believe you have emotions? Emotions don't drown in the sky. That's where they are cried. Words try to communicate feelings, but not everyone needs words to see and feel emotions. Does it still make you happy? Pleasing the world still? The emotions of the crab are usually shown through the outer appearance of the shell and appear broken. This doesn't stop the broken crab. With all her might, she carries the emptiness of this world on her broken back. The crab goes where forgiveness hides. Ever think you will never forgive someone? Not all creatures can handle so fluidly the complexity of others' emotions. Do you think it's a gift? There have been a few messages that have nothing to do with children at all. This, though, is a trend that won't go away, though. Do you want a big family? I understand you may have picked out how many kids and kinds, but do you want a big family? What do your emotions crave when it comes to your family? The sun in Cancer and this trend cannot be ignored now. Even if it isn't your own flesh and blood, family bond may be your destiny. The sun hides no shadow. I agree, the world would be such a better place if we all got along. Do you love reading old or ancient literature? It's not too different out there for anyone. We all stand in the fire. We all can see next to each other. Maybe some need a gentle reminder to look. You never know how far someone will see if they don't look. Exploring the fire art. How many times have you stepped over something to arrive where you were supposed to be anyway? You might have learned something fun from the shadows in your desires. Communicate and explore the passion in the fire. Trust and keep up with yourself if you need a reason. Remember, love is change, and change is love, right? Fostering emotions is an earthly trait. I guess you don't have time to start something that doesn't make it into your dreams anymore. You are a memory to this earth and this life. You have everything you need from this earth from a past life. Find your shadows and make them your roots. I know a broken crab can carry the weight, especially if it's their own weight this time. Roots take up mostly anymore, so look in your dreams to see where you've planted them. You already water your dreams. I'd prefer to manage my emotions strictly in my dreams if I knew they were the path to the future. Shadows hide under the horizon in the east, but they are there and coming. Your shadows help your dreams detect your fast-paced open and closed emotions. Flying and diving into these depths bring back your future. Thank you, Gia. You are a creature of the sky. You are a Gemini signature. I did not look at any aspects.